Hey guys, so this is that Fasco estate sale fan I picked up, and in this little series of videos we're going to be cleaning it and getting it back up to working order. It does work, it definitely needs some cleaning though, but it does put out the air pretty good. So this is just low speed, it just has a low and a high. And it does put out a pretty nice breeze on low. And then high, it really puts it out there. But it is a little grimy. It does have a lot of gunk on the grills and in the motor itself. So we're going to be cleaning this thing up. Not giving it a paint job, but just cleaning it up so I can use it in my shop to keep me cool this summer. And I figure I'll take you guys along. So let me get it apart and we'll take a look at that motor there. Alright, so we got the front cover off, and as you can tell, it's definitely had some use with all the grime on it. But I mean, there's no noise in the bearings. I think they just need a good lubrication. And yeah, that's been around. That's been around a little bit. So let me try to get this blade off, and we'll clean that up, and then probably blow out that motor and see what we got. And got a little bit of a, I don't know, is that a, nope, not a hornet's nest, just dirt. And it's cool, it has this like inside shroud that keeps your air moving. And this thing's mainly steel, so that's like 30 of today's fans maybe. Alright, let's get the fan off. Alright, so we washed up the fan blade, just some simple green and a garden hose, and then wiped it down with a rag. So it turned out pretty good. Backside, you know, got a little bit of grime, but overall much nicer than it was. And got the motor off. I just snipped the power wire off. Still has an original GE switch on it, but the resistance on the motor isn't all that great when you turn it over by hand. It's a little bit too difficult. And when I had it running and I turned it off, I put my hand on this and this got really hot. So this definitely needs cleaning. So I'm going to go ahead and clean it, take it apart, and then we'll throw it back onto the fan here. There is a patent on the fan itself, and that patent covers this shroud that the fan blade sits in. And this whole fan is late. I mean, it was submitted in like the early 50s, and it finally got patented in like 58 or 59. So this is like a late 50s, early 60s fan. So these ones are getting harder and harder to find. And here's a close-up on the badge here for the power switch. Fasco Industries. Made in USA. So we'll put that back together, give it a good cleaning, and put her back in business. So let me get this motor apart and see what's wrong with it. Alright, so we cracked the motor open and this is what we got. Full of stuff. The armature looks to be in good shape, just a little grimy. And it has these little ports up above where you can put in oil. Try to find that in one of today's modern fans. You can actually oil these bearings. And they're definitely dry, so this is probably part of my overheating once it got warm. So let me clean all that out. Put some all-in-one oil in there after I button it back up together again, and we'll see how she spins afterwards. Alright, well my phone died, so that scrapped my other video, but I had the motor running on my bench, and it was staying cool compared to what it was before. So I got it remounted in its cage with its fan on there with its set screw, and I just had this at Home Depot, you know, rewire kit for like $6. Get a new cord, nice new cord for it, wired into its terminal there. I believe this gets tucked inside of that. I'll have to double check it, but I'm just doing this to make sure it runs before I throw everything back together again. So here's low. Pretty quiet for low. There it goes. That's still pretty dang quiet, and it moves a good portion of air. I'm not going to turn it to high yet because of my exposed wires there, and I don't want them sucked into the fan. That would turn into a disaster, or at least a blown breaker anyway. But let me button this thing up, guys, and we'll get it back into its former glory here. Alright, well there it is, put all back together again. Just did a quick rinse on the grills, front and back. Still have a little bit of rust on them, but all the dirt's off. Again, this isn't a restoration, more of just a cleaning and a service, so I can use it this summer. And got the cord all wired in. There's high. And there's low. So that'll keep me plenty cool for now. It's going to be like 101 today, but I'm not going to be out here when it's 101, that's for sure. So thanks guys for watching this one, and thank you for my new subscribers. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so that's kind of shocking, I guess. But thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I guess it has been a while since I've been in here. Check that out. It's like I have a green stereo now. Alright, back to work.